recording. Hold on. Yeah, we're recording. Hi, Virgo. I'm here to do you and them read. We're going to look at them. We're looking at them. We're looking at them and see how they're feeling about you. It's a general read. Will not fit everybody. Take from it what fits. Chuck the rest out. Roll with it. Have some fun with it. It is for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. It is my intention for it to be a timeless read, so hopefully when you find it, it will resonate with you. If it doesn't, remember it's 4 to 6 weeks in the future as well. That's what my intention is. So bear with it, but do check out your other placements. Everything is in the description box below that you need to know about private reads, or if you'd like to follow my daughter and her new YouTube channel, which is yoga. We are yogis. Yes, so I hope everybody is doing well and everyone's coping and doing all right in lockdown. Hopefully, fingers crossed, not much longer, but I am a Virgo and I am quite loving lockdown. I have to admit, I'm in my element. I think we've been locked down 4 weeks, a month. I think I've been out the house 3 times. So I am actually in my element. Right, so let's have a look at this read, shall we? The overall energy, excuse these cards, they're very thick and they're quite hard to shuffle. The overall energy of the next 4 to 6 weeks, the overall energy for my Virgos for the next 4 to 6 weeks. I want to say, Virgo, what you thinking about? What are you thinking about in my pre-shuffle? That's what I wanted to say. So the overall energy for the next 4 to 6 weeks for my Virgos is the 9 of Swords. Okay, don't like this card. What are you worried about? Worried about the situation? It is a state of being worried. It's a little bit of a state of being fearful as well. Don't like that energy for the overall energy. But we will dive into this read and find out what that worry is about. Okay, so the past energy of you and this person that you are thinking of, dealing with, asking after. You and this person, the past energy. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there was some happiness here. There was also some long term here. And something committed here. Something to do with family. Something to do with structure. And something to do with commitment. Long-term commitment. Okay, in the past. So Virgo, your current energy. Oh, we've got the 3 of Swords. So you're in your emotions about something. Okay, this person's current energy, the person you are thinking of, asking after, dealing with, what is their current energy? The Ace of Cups. That doesn't look brilliant, does it? Okay, so their current energy is the Ace of Cups. You seem to be, well, the overall energy, someone's in a little bit of fear here or a little bit of anxiety. You seem to be dealing or mending this either third party or broken heart that went on. How this person perceives you. Ooh, Death card. So they're perceiving you like, Virgo, you've had enough with that Death card, putting an end to something and starting something new for yourself here. In this person's emotion towards my Virgos, in this person's emotion towards my Virgos, we've got the King of Swords. Okay, so this person may not be speaking to you. This person may not be emotionally showing you any feelings. They seem to be being very logical, maybe being a little bit cold with their emotion. And the King of Swords is being very logical and he thinks things through. Okay. This person and their action towards my Virgos. This person and the action towards my Virgos, the Sun card. So there is still emotion here, regardless of what this person is telling you. There is still emotion, and they still have some sort of feelings for you. Their action toward you is this Sun card. Okay, so whether you know or not, Virgo, sorry, I've been cutting fabric today and it was fluffy and it's everywhere and I'm still itching from it. So regardless of whether you think this person cares, they do. Okay, they might not be showing it. The devil wanted to pop them. They may not be showing it, but there's still some sort of emotion that this person has for you. Okay, in this behind the scenes, what's going on with this person that you don't see? Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. So this is maybe they're thinking about coming in and communicating with you. This Knight of Swords is rash, okay, and scattered energy. So I think at this present moment in time, it's just a thought for them, okay. It's a scattered energy, and don't forget, in their emotion towards you, they're trying to be this King of Swords, which is very logical, very precise, thinking things through, and that's what you may be seeing of them, or that's what they want you to believe. But behind the scenes, there's this Knight of Swords, which is about coming in quick with communication. It is also a very harsh and rash and scattered energy. Okay, so they seem to have some sort of mask going on here, one that they are showing to the world, and one that's going on behind the scenes. What does universe want to say to my Virgos? What does universe want to say to my Virgos? Knight of Wands. Okay, I think this is about you going for your goals, your dreams. Okay, this is being proactive. This is actively seeking what it is you want here. It also could be referring to this other person as maybe a bit of an in and out energy, but we'll go in and clarify. And the outcome of this read, for the next 4 to 6 weeks, the outcome of this read for the next 4 to 6 weeks is the Ten of Swords. So we're healing. The tens are about completion. They're about wrapping something up. It is about betrayal. It is about being at rock bottom. It is about hitting a low point. But it is now about closing this cycle out, or closing the pain of this cycle out in your current situation. The Three of Swords, dealing with your emotion here and mending it with this Ten of Swords as the outcome. Behind, underneath the deck, we do have this Six of Cups, okay, and we do have the Fool card. And I do feel, and then we have got this Five of Swords as well. So there has been some sort of manipulation in this relationship or situation with this person, for sure. Some sort of game playing, some sort of manipulation. There is a sense of this Six of Cups now, and moving away from it, okay, healing up the past. This is nostalgia, this is memories, but this is also can be finding your happy place. But the Fool card is moving away from this Six of Cups here, and I would say it's moving away from the past. Okay, if it was that way, you're moving into a happy place. Six of Cups, happy bliss, I think, or moving forward to some sort of soulmate, some sort of past here, but it wasn't. I don't even know why I'm doing that. It was that way round. So I feel moving away from some sort of past. There could be sort of happy memories there, but I think the pain outweighs the happy memories. We've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Nine of Swords. they're perceiving you as putting this to bed here, having some sort of transition, moving away from them maybe into a new period of your life, and then into that Fool card, maybe moving away from the past there. But let's go in and clarify this read a little bit more. Let's make sure I've got the deck up the right way round. I don't want everything to be reversed. Okay, let's clarify this read then for my Virgos. So I want to know what this Nine of Swords is for the overall energy. Now, there is some anxiety going on, either with you or with this person. There is maybe some sleepless nights. Maybe they're dreaming. You know, this Nine of Swords can be about, you know, meeting and dreaming in connecting in dream state. The Magician. I feel someone's trying to come back. I just because of their action towards you is the Sun card. I really feel like someone is trying to take control. Remember, the Magician is all about manifesting, but it's about self-power, okay? It is about action. The Magician takes action, but it is about the beginning of something significant and making it happen. So I feel the next 4 to 6 weeks is sort of, Virgo, for you moving on, coming out of this Nine of Swords, coming out of being fearful about the unknown, maybe fearful of just not knowing where you're going perhaps, but this Magician's about taking control and coming out of this Nine of Swords. Now remember, in the outcome we have the Ten of Swords, so you've gone from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. But I also, do you know what, I also feel the other person may be a little bit anxious here, or maybe a little bit fearful. Yeah, because we've got the Four of Cups in reverse, and this is, you know, feeling empty, and it's about a missed opportunity, and it is about maybe they've done something that they are now regretting, because the Four of Cups can talk about doing something that you're going to regret later. So perhaps, you know, they're regretting this situation, and there is that Nine of Swords there. That's that being anxious, and that is being fearful. So in the past, tell me what happened in the past with you and this person and your connection. We've got this Ten of Pentacles, so there was something long-term here. There was something established here. And then we go straight into the Death card. Wow. So it could have happened. This ending between you and this person could have happened pretty quick. You know, 1 minute it was the Ten of Pentacles, the next minute the Death. It's gone. It's finished. So either you or this person may have left quite harshly and quite unexpectedly as well. I'm feeling a death there. Okay, so that is some sort of transition. It's a transformation from that Ten of Pentacles into something else. And some of my Virgos may have, you know, thought that this Ten of Pentacles was it. So where do I go now with this Death card? Where do I transform into now with this Death card? Yeah, absolutely. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because this is a lack of security. So we've gone from the Ten of Pentacles to the Death card to now maybe having some lack of security now, this situation, when this situation came to an end. But, you know, the Ace of Pentacles can also talk about a wasted opportunity again. And we've got this Four of Cups here in the overall outcome, which, you know, can state, or can represent like a missed opportunity, or, you know, that someone regretting what they've done. There's regret there, a decision that was made and now is being, there's regret on someone's part. But this is also just a lack of foresight and a lack of planning. So someone could have acted quite hastily here and maybe not thought it through, and are now regretting some sort of decision that they made. Also, someone may have just thought that this situation or the relationship you had, there wasn't any more growth there with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so take that if it resonates. So in my Virgo's current situation, we've got the Three of Swords. So that talks about heartbreak. It talks about emotions of the heart. We go into the Ten of Wands, which is closing that heartbreak out, releasing that heartbreak. Tens are all about the closing out of something, but it is hard work, and it has been hard work to move on from this person, okay? And the Ten of Wands just now asks us to focus on our own stability and make our way forward to our own stability. But it's been hard, okay, hard work to move on. Give me one more for that in my Virgo's current situation. There we go, this Knight of Wands again, which is, do you know what, in the advice here from the universe. So this is an in and out energy. So it could be the fact that this person may have been in and out of your life. There still may be this in and out energy that connects you. Now, whether it's actual physical energy or just an emotional energy that pulls you in and out. But I do feel now that this is about you moving forward with some passion, you know, going after your dreams. It's actually about being goal orientated, okay? But there we go, we've got that Six of Cups again. I don't know, Virgo, are you wishing that this person may make contact? Are you wanting them to maybe make contact with you? The Knight of Wands is this, oh, I'm just feeling like an in and out energy. But I've got that Six of Cups as well, and that is about memories, okay? And it's the second time it showed its face. What is this Knight of Wands and this Six of Cups about for my Virgos in their current energy? What is this about? The Fool. So do some of my Virgos want a second chance? With another person? Would you be willing to go back to this person? The Fool card does talk about an individual person though, and it talks about a free-spirited person. And then going into that Six of Cups, you know, that can just be harmony as well and happiness. So it could, because the Fool card is actually about a singular, a person on their own. It's the Fool, the free spirit, someone on their own, starting their own journey, taking a leap of faith somewhere. And it's going into the Six of Cups, which, although is nostalgia, it is, do you know what, it's also about harmony and happiness. And that Knight of Wands could just be the fact that you're going for your dreams, you're going for your goals now, after this broken heart. So take it how it resonates. I get a sense that some of my Virgos would possibly, well, if not want to go back, they are thinking of the past. But for the majority, I think this is the Fool. I think this is a free individual spirit trying to find their own happiness and harmony now. Yes, moving on. The Six of Swords. Yeah, releasing that baggage. Yeah, releasing that baggage, releasing those memories, releasing that broken heart. Also, maybe releasing this Knight of Wands, this in and out character, maybe that you dealt with in the past. So yeah, and there is two cards of moving there as well. All right, so some of you may be moving, some of you maybe moving home, or, you know, traveling when this is all over. But the Six of Swords does talk about a transition from one part of your life to the other, as does the Death card. And it talks about recovering, okay? It can talk about recovering from illness as well, and recovering from being poorly. So the Six of Swords asks us to restore harmony in our lives. So there is a sense that you're moving on here from the past. So this person and their current situation, they've got the Ace of Cups, okay? So what is this Ace of Cups for this person in their current situation? What is this Ace of Cups about for this person in their current situation, please? Yeah, we've got the Three of Wands. Now, this is the Ace of Cups going straight into the Three of Wands in reverse. So this is obstacles. This is lack of foresight. This is a delay, okay? And this is actually being overwhelmed in a situation. So it could be with that Ace of Cups and that Three of Wands in reverse there, that there's a delay in them moving on from this Ace of Cups, from this relationship. And perhaps, although, see, I get a sense, because their action towards you is the Sun, I get a sense that, you know, there is still emotion there for you from this person, although they may have lack of foresight about it going, you know, getting back with this person, or it being able to move forward. Yeah, see, there we go, the Three of Pentacles. But I'm telling you, this is about wanting recognition. Threes are all about working together, teamwork and alliances, okay? Yeah. So there may be a lack of vision of them feeling that they can work with you on this one, but it's not for the fact that they don't want to, okay? I feel it's probably this situation gone too far down a rabbit hole to get back up again. Knight of Pentacles, okay? Really thinking about this situation that you were in with them. Methodical, meticulous, slow moving, but it is the only Knight that finishes the crossing line, okay? This is finding some sort of stability, some sort of structure, and planning long term for something, even though they've got the Three of Wands in reverse. At this present moment in time, I'm hearing no foresight of seeing this relationship go anywhere or get back together. However, future, long term, Three of Pentacles to Eight to Knight of Pentacles, working together at some point. Yes, because this is the Seven of Swords in reverse, and this is about not giving up, okay? It is about breaking free. It is about avoiding arguments and sidestepping sort of a situation for this present moment in time. But the Seven of Swords can talk about not giving up. And I think that even though this person may be doing their own thing at this present moment in time, there is some sense here that future, this person may make an appearance towards my Virgos. Okay, this person, how are they perceiving you? So they're perceiving you as the Death card, which is, you know, this transition from maybe this relationship with them into something new here. Page of Cups. Maybe you're wanting an apology. Maybe you're wanting some sort of communication with them, or they feel that you're wanting some sort of communication with them. but I'm really taking that Page of Cups as you may be wanting some sort of an apology from them. I mean, it can be messages as well, sort of love messages. They may feel like you're going to reach out. This is how they perceive you. So they may feel, they may be waiting for you to reach out, but then they know that the Death card's here. Okay, so you're moving on. I'm taking it as an apology. Chariot, yeah, you're moving on. Okay, you're overcoming the adversities of this situation. This is trouble, conflict, and it is about victory and it is about success, but it is about forward movement. All right, so it's about you having vision, having foresight about where you're moving to in the future, but it is about overcoming some sort of adversity with this person, I feel, and moving forward. So there is some sense that they know they owe you an apology. Okay, with this King of Swords in their emotion to you, this King of Swords in their emotion to you. Now remember, the King of Swords is very logical. He holds back on his emotion, but he's very focused and he thinks things through. And there we have it, the Nine of Swords, which is in the overall energy. So this is Virgo not being anxious. This is your person, okay, in the Nine of Swords energy. So it was in the overall energy, and now it's in their energy for their emotion. Okay, so again, this is suffering, this is worry, and it's anxiety. And it's just, it can be guilt, you know, an overwhelming sensation of guilt and regret. And I was picking that up in the overall energy with this Four of Cups here, about, you know, regret. And again, in the past energy, where someone may have done something hastily with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, because this is a wasted opportunity. And it's there's a sense of regret here. So this person is regretting, although they are not showing you it, okay? And I feel this person knows they owe you an apology. And I don't feel they've given up on this situation or this relationship. So in this person's emotion towards you, this person's not showing you how they feel, but they are, and they may be meeting you in dream state as well. Two of Wands. Okay, so this is being on a new path. Okay, it's decisions, choices with that two there. It is having vision of the future, and it's future planning. And it talks about courage to overcome obstacles and go in a new direction. Okay, so they're definitely thinking about what direction they go in now, but definitely in that Nine of Swords energy. Put one more on that Two of Wands in their emotion towards you. See, that Two of Wands is looking straight over at how they perceive you. Yeah, and then we've got this Five of Swords again. Oh, well, not again. We had the Seven in reverse, but we've got this Five of Swords. And this is some sort of tension, okay? And it is also some sort of betrayal and some sort of loss and some sort of defeat that's going on. But it's actually an empty victory, and it actually is a no-win situation. And this person, I don't know, this person seems a little bit lost as to what to do, and maybe just a little bit lost in themselves as well. Okay, their action towards you is the Sun card. Let's see what this Sun card is about. Their action towards you is the Sun card. What is this Sun card about? The action towards my Virgos. Sun card, action towards my Virgos. the Ace of Swords. This person is having mental clarity and having some sort of breakthrough and some sort of truth about what it is that actually makes them happy with this Sun card. And I feel it is my Virgos, but they're not telling you it because they're in the hermit mode. Okay, so there's no action towards you. They're not coming towards you in the next 4 to 6 weeks because they're doing a lot of soul searching with the hermit. Maybe some isolation. Doesn't obviously we are all in isolation, but introspection is a better word. It does talk about solitude, but a lot of inner reflection, a lot of soul searching and self-reflection about what it is I feel that makes them happy. Page of Swords, they're watching you. They've got a lot of swords here. Okay, so there's a lot of mental thinking. They're in their heads and they're thinking a lot about this situation. Okay, they've got the Nine of Swords, they've got the Five of Swords, they've got the King of Swords, they've got the Page of Swords, they've got the Seven of Swords. A lot of thinking about this relationship. Also with the Page of Swords could be watching you, okay, just checking up on you online, etc, etc, etc. Stick one more on that reaction towards my Virgos, because the Page of Swords can be messages. I just want to see, yeah, Eight of Swords, stuck, another sword, stuck. They're stuck. There's doubt, there's self-doubt, there's self-limiting beliefs, and they're stuck in their head about this connection and what to do. Okay, it's not that they don't want to talk to you, it's not that they don't want to come forward. I just don't feel that they think they will be accepted with open arms from Virgo. Now remember, going on behind the scenes, we've got the Knight of Swords. Now this is scattered energy. So regardless of them coming across as the king, you know, being very logical, being very focused and having themselves together, there's a lot of mental thinking, a lot of overthinking going on here, feeling stuck about what it is exactly I feel that they want. Knight of Swords, yeah, to the Ten of Cups. Now this person going on behind the scenes is not in a great place. The Ten of Cups in reverse is about a broken relationship, okay? It's about misaligned values, it's about disharmony, and there's something false here with this Ten of Cups in reverse. And what I feel the falseness is that they would like to come back into Virgo, all right? And maybe with that Seven of Swords, which is their current energy, is a little bit like self-sabotage. So they're not coming in because I just don't feel Virgo may be warm to them. They won't welcome them with open arms. King of Cups in reverse. So there's some emotional manipulation going on behind the scenes here. The King of Cups in reverse can be some sort of attention seeker, but this is about poor leadership as well. Attention seeker, emotionally manipulating, and someone who may have some issues with trying to keep their emotions in balance, which I would say if this person is in their head and the mental thinking that this read is coming through with, they probably are actually a little bit all over the place. And then we've got this Queen of Wands, you know, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse. And again, this can be, like I said, it can be sabotage, and it can be a very judgmental energy. But this Queen of Wands in reverse, sorry, did I say Queen of Swords? Queen of Wands in reverse is quite controlling as well, okay? And, you know, upright, she has vision and makes makes things happen for herself. In reverse, you know, it's rather sitting in self-pity, sitting in one's, you know, pity party. The Queen of Wands in reverse can actually be quite vengeful as well. So just watch that. This is going on behind the scenes that Virgo doesn't see. So just watch it. I'm personally not getting a vengeful energy because, I mean, in their action towards you is the Sun card. So, you know, there's emotion there, there's love there, and there is happiness there. So I'm not getting a vengeful energy. I'm getting more of a sitting in sort of a self-pity energy, and not going and not making anything happen for themselves, wallowing. There it is, the devil. Okay, exactly. Low vibrational, wallowing, self-pity energy. That's what I was getting. And self-doubt, and really quite down on oneself, going on behind the scenes here. So this person's really down on themselves. Okay, what does the universe want to say to my Virgos with this Knight of Wands? What does the universe want to say to my Virgos? A judgment call. So there's some sort of transformation that you are going through, some sort of decision that you're going to have to make. Okay, now the judgment is free will. In my case, it's a second chance, it's karma, it's forgiveness, atonement, sort of following your spiritual path, spiritual awakening. Okay, it can be re-evaluating the situation. So there's something that universe is saying that you have to do here. You have to, Virgo, re-evaluate what you want in life, and then make that final judgment call about what you want and go for it. The Knight of Wands. Follow your passion, be goal orientated, and make action to go for what you want. Page of Pentacles in reverse is actually a lack of planning. Okay, it's a lack of focus. It's something that's only short term. All right, and it can talk about wasting time as well. Now, time is irrelevant. Okay, I just feel universe is saying, if you know that this relationship or this situation has that Five of Swords, has that Seven of Swords, and there's any ounce of mistrust there with this other person, I feel with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's saying don't waste your time going back there. We've got this five of Pentacles because there was lack in this situation. There was a lack in this relationship. There was a lack of stability. Okay, this, I mean, it can talk about missed opportunities, but more so it's a feeling of being left out in the cold, and a sense of loneliness and instability with the Five of Pentacles. Put one more on that. Oh, that flew out. Hold on, let me get back down there. We do go into, I mean, I don't know, it flew out. I don't, do you know what, I'm going to put it back in because it just flew. And if it's meant to come out again, it will come out again. Put one more on that Five of Pentacles here. One more on that Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I think this is, I think the universe is saying it's your judgment call on what you do. I've had another read like this, the Tower. Okay, so this is some sort of, I think the universe is saying, like I said at the beginning, something seemed to happen from the Ten of Pentacles to the Death card really quickly. And this person could have left you quickly, or you've had to leave them quickly. But there was a quick departure from the 10 straight into the Death card. It's quick. And probably didn't see it coming. Now, Universe is saying with this Five of Pentacles, there's a lack of stability. There's loneliness here. There's some sort of lack here. And we're going into the Tower. Now, the Tower does talk about unexpected issues, unexpected crisis. It talks about upheaval, okay, and chaos and a breakdown in the situation. Yeah. So with that Five of Pentacles to the Tower, I think universe is just reminding you of how quickly maybe that this situation escalated in the, well, not even escalate, it didn't even escalate, did it? It happened really quickly. And I think universe is reminding you, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, okay? It is about an imbalance, okay? It is about a low vibrational energy, a toxic environment, okay? No stability. Queen of Pentacles in reverse talks about lack of stability, not feeling secure in this relationship, Virgo. And it could be the fact that universe here is reminding you of how quickly and how unexpectedly it came to an end. So this judgment call, yes, it's your decision and it's free will. Because I really do feel at some point, it won't be in the next 6 weeks, but maybe at some point, this person may come in with communication because they're viewing you as the sun. The action towards you is the sun. They're doing a lot of soul searching here. They could be watching you online. They're trying to have the Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, a mental breakthrough, mental clarity on the situation at this present moment in time. But they are stuck in the Eight of Swords. So they are in a sense of self-doubt here about themselves, you know. We've also got them as the Nine of Swords in a state of worry. But in their situation, their current situation, remember, we've got this Three of Pentacles wanting to work together, but wanting to take it slow. But this is future energy because we've got a delay here in this Ace of Cups, a delay in love. And the Seven of Swords in reverse is about not giving up, okay? They were avoiding something at the moment. If they feel like maybe if they come in, there's going to be arguments or there's going to be, you know, upset here. But future energy, I feel like they do want to come in. Very, very down on themselves. Okay, so I think the universe is just trying to remind you how abruptly maybe that this ended and the lack of stability that it has had when you were with this person. But the judgment talks about karma, it talks about karmic lessons, it talks about learning the lessons from this relationship. And I'm also getting a sense of it's your decision, free will here as well. But overall outcome for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, so we've got this Ten of Pentacles, okay? We go from the Ten of Swords into the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles does talk about happiness, and it talks about long-term happiness, stability, security, in your finances, within your home. But we go straight into this Seven of Cups, which talks about your options, okay? And it actually asks us to try and see clearly, because the Seven of Cups is an illusion and it's your imagination, and it's sort of like wishful thinking. So I feel with this Seven of Cups is asking us to make the choice about what we want for our long term. We go into the Hierophant in reverse here. And this is about, you know, this is about not conforming. And this is about restrictions. but it is also about challenging, you know, challenging what we want. The Hierophant is about a breakdown in a traditional relationship. It's in reverse. The Hierophant in the upright is about faith. It's about spirituality. It's about trust. It's about structure, but it's also about commitment and relationships. And in reverse here, you know, this is about something that's broken down. Yeah. The the trust, the faith, the belief system maybe of um, um, relationships in general is broken down, and it feels like maybe a fantasy or an illusion, or um, do they even exist? You know, do healthy relationships even exist? But I feel here the outcome is for you to really think about Seven of Cups. It's choices. Okay, where do I go? What do I do? Get my emotions in balance. The sevens also talk about patience, trust, okay, and faith. Hierophant in reverse is a lack of faith, okay, a lack of structure. And I think in the next 4 to 6 weeks, it's really going to be about you deciding what your Ten of Pentacles is. But I really want to say, don't lose hope, okay? Don't lose hope in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Underneath the deck, we had the Six of Wands straight into the Four of Wands, okay? And the Queen of Swords. So I really do feel it's about you taking decisive action with that Queen of Swords. What you want for your Four of Wands to bring you into the Six of Wands, victory and success, okay? A harmony and a happiness, and Four of Wands being grounded in your soul tribe, your 1111, you know, your happy place. Put one on that Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's the Lovers in reverse. And yeah, Lovers in reverse. Put one more on that Hierophant. There she is again. It's the Queen of Swords, okay? Don't be too bitter about the breakdown of this connection, or the breakdown in this situation with this person. You know, the Queen of Swords can be a little bit bitter, okay? So don't be bitter. Be independent, yeah? Be organised. But let it go, because they do have emotion for you. And there we go, King of Swords, divine counterpart here. Put one more on that for the outcome next 4 to 6 weeks. You're both being very cold to one another here. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's some sort of anger here. There's some sort of blockage here between the two of you. There's some sort of guilt on someone's behalf. I'm feeling it's on the other person's behalf. We had another guilt card in their emotion, didn't we? As I said, don't be too bitter, because there's some sort of resentment here as well with this Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel both of you are emotionally holding back from one another, and I think it is now about temperance. It's about healing. It's about coming back into balance and alignment with each other. Temperance is 14. It breaks down to a 5, and something has to change. 5s are about change, okay? Temperance talks about regaining some harmony, and I don't think it's within the connection. I feel it's individually within your own lives here. Self-control with the temperance as well, okay? So my Virgo, that is what I have for you. I feel it's about you doing you for the next 4 to 6 weeks, moving forward. I feel it's about the other person doing them for the next 4 to 6 weeks. There is emotion there for you. They are not showing it, but it is there, and they have some sort of low vibrational energy here that they are dealing with behind the scenes, that they are not showing you. I don't even know if you're talking to this person, but they are dealing with some sort of low vibrational energy behind the scenes. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. But don't be fooled by the mask they wear. That's what I might call it. Don't be fooled by the mask they wear. But no communication within the next 4 to 6 weeks. What does universe have to say to my Virgos? What does universe have to say to my Virgos? What does universe have to say to my Virgos on this situation? He doesn't want to go anymore. We'll take the top one. Strengthen your gifts. Yeah, I think this is about that Knight of Wands for you, you know. It's about going after your passion, and it's about going after your dreams. There may be something that you want to do, that you're thinking about. Do it. Strengthen your gifts. And begin to explore. Again, with that Knight of Wands, it's very relevant, that Knight of Wands, in the advice from the universe. And focus on success. I love it. That card there was very, very relevant, and I struggled with that card in the advice from the universe. It is about going after your goals with that Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's about getting on that horse and chasing your dreams. Focus on success, strengthen your gifts, and begin to explore. The Knight of Wands explores. Right, my Virgos, I will leave it there. I love you long time. I love me hardback. Perhaps hit my like button if this resonated with you. Just gets the video shared a little bit more. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next time. I'm going to click off. Namaste.